warna hiasnya sualirnya. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This reading is for the full moon in Taurus taking place for everyone on November 15th, 2024. You don't have to have Taurus anywhere in your chart to be able to watch this reading. What I do is take a look at the energies every month for new moon and full moon to see what is happening for all of us collectively. Full moon time is often a time where we'll do a lot of changes, switching up, cleaning the slate in our lives in some way in order to kind of prepare space for new things to come at new moon and or to set new intentions for ourselves. So it's always curious to me to see what it is we might be changing, switching up and letting go at full moon and what it is we might be welcoming in and or receiving at new moon time. So let's go ahead and get the reading started. I usually start with an oracle card system to act as the main energy and or theme of the particular moon. In this case, it is a full moon in Taurus. So let's see what this full moon in Taurus is all about, the main energy or theme of this particular full moon. November 15, 2024. I want a few cards. This is the Vintage Wisdom Oracle, in case I forgot to mention it. I don't remember if I did or not. All right. Let's start off with the Oracle and then grab the Tarot. So we have, wow, we have transition, discernment. Okay, so maybe a choice ahead of you. Ooh, all right. So the vibe is that this full moon is a transitionary period where you may have to make a choice. I feel crossroads energy coming from this. So you may have to make a choice, all right, with this full moon. You might be presented with options because there's the need for discernment, right? You're about to approach a crossroads here, or you're approaching a decision that's going to choose or direct your path forward after this full moon. And you're going to have to use your discernment in regards to what is the right thing to do. The thing is that I feel that the transition or the change that is approaching you may get, what is that word? Yeah, this full moon is a catalyst for that change or that switch up in the journey, or it's a catalyst for being presented with a choice. But this is saying that the transition or the changes that you make, the choices that you make at this time are going to align with or bring you more abundance. You're moving into a more abundant period. Whatever you're letting go, changing, switching up, or choosing or deciding at this full moon time or around this full moon time is going to lead to more abundance. But maybe there's some things over here that you need to figure out or discern first before you decide or before you choose. The thing is, spirit, universe, your higher self is gifting you with discernment through this transitionary period or as you make a choice around this full moon time. So you're blessed with the gift of discernment to choose the path ahead because you're letting something go. You're going from old to new. Or if you're at a crossroads, you're going to be able to decide which way to go. And trust that the choice that you make, it's almost like you can't make a wrong choice because it's going to end up leading you to your abundance. If you've been seeking more abundance, prosperity, wealth, maybe material gain in your life in some way, then this is saying the choices that you make around this time, or if the opportunities that you're presented with give you a choice, choose, right? Choose what feels best and right to you. Like whatever speaks most to your spirit, choose that. Make sure you have all the information you need, though, again, to discern for yourself what is the correct path. But just know that the choices that you make around this time are very pivotal because they're going to lead you either to a breakthrough, right? I'm feeling a breakthrough to more abundance. It's going to lead you to a breakthrough, to more abundance. It's going to lead you to better things. There's an overflow, right? And sometimes change can be a little scary, and sometimes we can hesitate. And sometimes when we're approached with something, we don't have all the information. So we hesitate, we stop, and we're like, oh, I don't know what to do. And that's natural. That's human nature. Please take all the time you need. Again, don't do anything hasty if you can help it. Allow discernment to come through, to speak loud and clear, and then make your choice. But just know that whatever you're letting go at this time, whatever has run its course, that's the way it's supposed to go. It did what it needed to do. Now it's time to open doors of abundance. So you're definitely undergoing some changes, a transitionary period, but it's to lead you to better things. You will have the gift of discernment. You will make the transition, okay? You will shift. Your energies will shift. Maybe your physical circumstances might even shift as well. But I feel an energy of choices, change, and a shift to lead you to something better. This is a pivotal moment. It feels like a crossroads energy. You're right on the threshold of something different, something new. And you might be the deciding factor, right? It might be your call whether something changes or not. Because sometimes life changes and we have no control over that. But in other cases, we are the ones promoting the change, or we're presented with the opportunity which allows us to decide whether we change something or not, you see? But just know, whatever the case may be, you will have the gift of discernment to be able to navigate that change and transition, which will ultimately benefit you when all is said and done. You have the feeling is you have the high ground over here with the abundance card. So whatever's changing for you at this time is only going to benefit you when all is said and done. You will have something to benefit from the changes or from the path that you choose. There's only something to gain. So if you're scared of change, this is saying to be a little bit more open to the possibilities of what the changes could bring or what the choices could bring, because it looks like it wants to lead you to something better than what maybe you're dealing with now. And this full moon in Taurus, you know, when I think of earth energy, when I think of Taurus, I think of stability, right? So this full moon in Taurus is leading to something more stable, perhaps. Something more secure, something that feels more at home, you know, to you as well. So if I need more cards, I always grab off to the side, but let's see. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot, by the way. Oh, wait, did I have the whole deck upside down? Yes, I did. I don't read reversed. Oh, look at that. Okay. So, yeah. Page of Wands is energy of good news. This is a messenger card. Okay. Ace of Pentacles is definitely a brand new opportunity knocking at your door. It is a gift and a blessing. It is a tangible earthly one as well. And then you have the Nine of Cups, which is all about wish fulfillment and satisfaction and feeling good. This is a tangible gift or blessing here. It could be a house. It could be an engagement ring. Somebody could present you with an engagement ring and you have to decide whether you want to accept or not, right? Or a job, you know, you're presented with a new job opportunity and you have to discern whether you want to make that change and choose the new versus the old. But I feel like whatever opportunities and open doors are coming through with this ace, which is brand new energy, right? It's trying to lead you to some kind of wish fulfillment. It's trying to open the coffers to more abundance and treasure, right? Like literally. It's it's helping to open up doors towards your happiness and satisfaction over here. So the feeling is you will know what to do. You'll have the discernment. It'll speak loud and clear. So you can choose what's going to bring you the best outcome. Okay. I always say that the Ace of Pentacles is like the Amazon package arriving at your door. You know, it's a gift, it's a blessing, it's something tangible, an opportunity. It can speak of wealth, prosperity, abundance, yes. And you have, to me, you have two cards of that. And then you have that lovely Nine of Cups, which is like self-indulgence, self-fulfilling. It feels good. It feels at ease. You know, everything's right with your world. You're feeling emotionally secure and stable within yourself. Sometimes a little smugly with the Nine of Cups, but that's a good feeling sometimes when you're like, yeah, I got this in the bag. You know, that's that Nine of Cups. That is a happy card. And then that Page of Wands is the deliverer of good news, a deliverer of an opportunity, a delivery of a gift, communication, presenting an opportunity or a gift that leads you to happiness and satisfaction. So when that news, good news or offer, right, good news and offer come through, you're going to have to discern whether you want to make the changes, because the offer is going to be quite satisfactory to you. It's gonna feel good. It's gonna sound good. It's gonna bring abundance. It might offer you more money. You see, if it's a job, it might be everything you've ever wanted. And the discernment card is giving me a little bit of like, ooh, I don't know, should I not? It sounds too good to be true, you know? And sometimes we can go through that. But the thing is that this is necessary change. This is a change for the better. You're just in a weird position where you're on the threshold of something. You see, she's about to cross over through this portal where you don't know what's going to land on the other side, or you don't know what the other side of this acceptance or this offer is going to look like. Like, it's this feeling of, if I accept this, you know, how is it going to change things for me? Am I doing the right thing? I feel that this is saying, change is scary. It's a little daunting, especially when it's new. Brand new energy right here. Pages are also brand new energy also, because they take the first step in the direction of something new. It feels new. New can sometimes be scary, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Okay. The thing is, if you're feeling a little hesitant, make sure you have all your ducks in a row. You gather all the information that you need. You ask questions. And then discern for yourself. Come to your own conclusions. Absolutely. I feel the Page of Wands is a very positive card. So is the Ace of Pentacles. So is the Nine of Cups. And you have that combination. I feel like if you are being presented with, right, a gift, a blessing, an opportunity, career, goal, money related, Ace of Pentacles, because it's Earth, right? The cards on the table basically tell me you got it in the bag. But again, trust your own discernment. You don't have to trust anything I say. Okay? Use your own discernment, because this is your life path and you're the one in the driver's seat, right? But I feel like there's some kind of gift of prosperity and abundance, and maybe you don't see fully how this is all going to come about or arrive to you. Maybe you're completely in the dark. That's possible. Right? Because look at this card. The reason why I say that is because, for one, eyes are covered. You can't see. Mouth is covered. You can't hear nothing or see nothing. Or see nothing. You haven't heard anything. Either way, right? No one's spoken of anything and you can't hear anything. So hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, right? So it's like, I haven't heard a damn thing. I haven't heard any communication from the grapevine. I haven't seen anything. So no one's spoken anything to me. Like, how do I know? You know what I'm saying? There's the feeling of missing pieces of information. Maybe you feel like something's missing. Or you haven't heard anything. You haven't saw anything. to indicate that anything's changing for you even. Or maybe you haven't heard news of anything as well, or seen anything that would indicate that something is coming towards you, or that would help you make the right choice, let's say. I hope I didn't confuse you there, but there's this feeling of there's some aspects of it that are missing pieces of information, whether seen or heard or communicated or spoken, right? But that, I feel like the Ace of Pentacles, it's on its way. Like the package, it's on its way. And until it arrives at your door, you're not going to know. I hope I didn't lose you by using that analogy. You might be in the dark about some aspects of it, so you might hesitate to choose if you're presented with something, or you might hesitate to take somebody up on an offer because you don't have all the ducks in a row, or you don't have all the pieces of information you would like in order to feel comfortable or safe with choosing something new or accepting an opportunity. Some of you might not even see this coming at all. You don't even have a clue that a package is about to arrive at your door, or an opportunity is about to be presented to you. So some of you are completely in the dark, while others of you have not quite gathered all the pieces of information that you feel necessary in order to choose or move forward. But either way, there is good news coming towards you with that Page of Wands. It could be creative related. For some of you, it's maybe inspiration, a creative goal. Something changes that way, or you're presented with an opportunity to pursue a creative endeavor. So wands are purpose energy. They're inspired energy. They are creative energy, fired up energy. So sometimes nudges from spirit can come to us through those energies, and we get that fire within us, and it's like, okay, I got to do something. I got to take the first step, or I got to leap into a situation because I feel fired up enough, passionate enough to do it. So let me do it now while I still have the motivation, type of thing. And you might get the impulse to take divine inspired action towards something with this full moon. But there's also a hesitation, I feel, in conjunction with that. So I would say trust that the inspiration is accurate. The nudge is on point. That rings loud and true, okay? It's just this feeling of needing to feel safe and comfortable before you step into it. Because like anything you start new, it's unfamiliar. And at that point, you can feel a little iffy. And that's what the energy of the discernment is saying. There's something you feel iffy about. Maybe you don't have all the information you would like to in order to feel safe. Maybe you don't see what lies on the other side of it. And because you can't predict what lies ahead, it puts you in a state of iffy energy, right? And then the other side of it is, well, you don't have a clue of what's coming towards you at this time. But I feel like for some of you, what you don't see coming is actually in alignment with the wish fulfillment, with the Nine of Cups. What you have yet to see is that taking the first step in the direction of this new thing, or accepting the offer as presented to you, is going to lead to positive change and can bring you abundance and wish fulfillment. Because I feel that that Ace of Pentacles has to do with a seed that you've planted maybe some time ago. And now the treasure is about to unlock for you. And you don't even realize that it's on the way. You don't realize how you're about to get everything you've wanted. All the seeds that you've planted in the past are soon to come to fruition, and you don't have a clue that you're headed in that direction right now, that you're crossing over the threshold into this new energy, into this new chapter where your wishes and your dreams and aspirations come true and your abundance lies. Okay, I want to look underneath the deck as underlying energy. Could be something you're aware of, maybe something you're not aware of, maybe an underlying influence. Okay. Oh, see, again, I had the whole thing upside down. Ace of Wands. So you have two aces here. Absolutely. Okay. And if any of you are wondering why I don't read reverse, it's because to me, you know, you don't hang a painting upside down in order to understand it better. That's just my analogy for that. Also, there's lots of shadow aspect cards in the tarot that I trust that if they needed to come through, they would. Okay. And that provides nuance, right? Those shadow aspected cards, positive aspected cards, they provide nuance. And I trust that the universe, Great Spirit, would put them in the reading where they need to be so I can see that. That's why I use many decks as well. I use several decks. You always see me in my readings use many at a time because I trust that in any of these decks, if a shadow aspect needs to come through, it will. It'll find a way to get there, right? It'll find a deck to speak through. But right here with the Ace of Wands and you have the Ace of Pentacles, this is positive stuff. Like everything on this table is positive. The only iffy shadow aspected, I guess, cards that I'm feeling are from the Transition and the Discernment card. And that's because there's something you're not fully aware of or seeing quite yet. There's some hidden pieces of information that still need to trickle through to allow for you to feel safe to make a choice or a decision. And or to accept an offer, an opportunity that is headed your way. But also know that you will have the gift of discernment so you can see what you need to see to make the choices that are necessary, to take the first step in new directions, to follow through, right, with letting go of the old and pursuing the new that awaits you. So you're not going to be fully left in the dark. It's just more or less this feeling of, oh, I don't know, because change is scary. Right? She's hanging on the edge here. She can cross over into that new territory if she wants to, but she's stopped at the door. She's hesitating a little bit. Okay. And it's because the Discernment card is saying, well, it's because you don't have all the answers. You haven't heard anything. You haven't seen anything. No one's spoken anything to you. Right? So it's like, I want to do this thing. I want to make that choice, but I feel like I'm missing information. Ace of Wands. Remember when I was saying with the Page of Wands, how, you know, sometimes it's a nudge or inspiration from Spirit. Well, with that Ace of Wands, it can often speak of a download from Spirit or a brand new bright idea. It's about getting fired up about something getting lit up inside you to take the first step and open the door to pursue. That fire energy of Wands is very go-getter as well. So you have two aces, which are indicating something being opened to you. I also see the treasure chest being opened to you as well. But you have two portals here with these aces opening up to you. One leading to passion, purpose, ideas, and creativity. Also another leading to tangible gifts, blessings, opportunities, and prosperity. And then you also have the Nine of Cups leading to wish fulfillment. And you have the Abundance card leading to more material wealth and abundance and prosperity in your everyday life. So you're about to access something you've wanted, a seed that you've planted. You're about to take action in the direction of something new, but it's going to lead you to better things. And of course, the choice is always ultimately going to be yours. Whether you accept or decline what is presented to you, or whether you choose A or B, or whether you choose to stay or go. But the feeling here is if you choose to make the transition, if you choose to make the change, if you choose to accept the offer or to take action on the nudge that you get towards something, see, there could be a fear of failure. That can always hold us back. And I was getting the feeling of that. But anyway, if you choose to open this door for yourself and accept to take action or accept what is being offered, it will lead to more abundance. It will lead to a wish fulfillment. It will lead, I feel, to a breakthrough. It will lead to brand new things. I feel like it's going to start getting the ball rolling in life. You're hanging on the edge, right? About to cross the threshold from old to new. But only you can step through the door if you want to. For some of you, you might be afraid to accept the offer, maybe for a new job or a new home for some of you, maybe towards further commitment in a relationship, or you might fear to accept the inspiration that you're given, or hesitate to take action on it out of a fear of something going wrong or out of fear of failure. Maybe because you feel you don't have the skill, or you don't have all the answers, or maybe, you have your doubts. Maybe you're afraid of crashing and burning, or maybe you failed one too many times before and you're afraid of failing again with something new, right? We've all been there. But this is saying no. Don't hesitate. Don't fear. When you have all the answers, and you will, it'll come to you. You'll have the gift of discernment to make it clear. When you do, right, take that leap, right? Take that leap. Both of these cards are literally the same body language. Leap and trust that the net will appear, okay? Because in the leaping, you access your wish fulfillment. In the leaping, you access your abundance, your prosperity, your wealth. In the leaping, you access new ideas with that Ace of Wands, new inspirations, new passions, new drive, right? And you access new energies and open doors where maybe they've been closed off before. Let's see if we can get two more. So we have, oh yeah, see, look at that. So like right here, the previous cycle, right? You're undergoing a change and a transition, a cycle from old to new. The previous cycle might have felt like this. You might have crashed and burned, failed a few times. So much probably went wrong. But there's a new cycle coming your way. There's a shift in the wind here, opening up the door to greater blessings, right? Giving you the green light, bringing wish fulfillment, happiness and satisfaction, joy, pleasure, abundance, creativity, right? Oh, shit, look at that. Now, look at this. Past, present, future, right? Think about that for a second. In the past, you had failures. In the present, you're experiencing a shift in the journey, a change. You're at present undergoing a transition, a cycle, right? And in the future, here's your achievement. So how much more clear can it be? There's this transition energy. This is also transition energy of the cycle. Look at the phases of the moon, how appropriate, right, for this full moon. And then look at the placement. Failures are in the past. Yeah, it's challenging to go through a shift or a change in the journey, or a chapter coming to a close, but a new one's beginning. And at present, change is difficult. Change is scary, a little daunting, because there's so many hidden unknown factors. Again, the hidden energy and discernment, right? Because you can't see, you can't hear. No one said anything to you yet. But look what awaits you. Your achievement, your future full of abundance, blessings, and wish fulfillment. So right there, perfect to me, synchronistically so. And then what's funny is, look at the shape here, the snake, the Ouroboros, right? The snake eating its own tail. You're closing out one cycle, you're beginning another one. We see that with the aces here. This is what's coming your way. This is what is closing out, right? And you're also coming full circle. Because your achievement lies on the other side of this new energy. And the thing is, you might feel a little green, right? You might feel a little new to it all because, you know, and I say that because of Page. The Page energies are very young, youthful. They're just starting out the journey. So you might feel like a Page stepping into this new energy. 9 is also energy of completion or approaching completion, right? And then you have the Ace, which is a 1, the 9, which is, yeah, 9 plus 1 is a 10, which is the full completion of a cycle. So you have energies on the table of endings and beginnings, where one thing ends, something new begins. And then you have the full completion or revolution of that. Yeah, I think you're headed into better things. Better times are ahead of you. Don't stress. Don't worry about a darn thing. You got this in the bag. You're about to achieve something. You've been climbing a mountain with that mountain energy, right? You've been climbing a mountain for a very long time. You might have fallen down many times along the way, failed a few times. You've been through so much, right? Look, here's the shadow aspected card, right? Because we were talking about, you know, trusting that a shadow card would come onto the table if it needs to through whatever various decks I use. So yeah, I mean, you've been through it. Maybe in the cycle that's ending right now, that's on its way out, you've been through hell and back again many times. But you're about to achieve something in this new chapter. So embrace your blessings. Open yourself up to them. The feeling is here. Don't hesitate to take action. Don't hesitate to take a leap. Yeah, okay, fine. Gather all the information that you feel is necessary in order to feel safe, but trust that Spirit is going to gift you discernment so you know what it is that you need to do. You're not here to fail this time. That's the thing. You're not, this new chapter that's opening up to you as a result of this full moon in Taurus energy closing, you know, out. It's basically this full moon in Taurus energy is closing out an old cycle. And it's ushering in a new one. But in this new chapter that you're stepping into, you're not stepping into it to fail. You're stepping into it to achieve. Okay? In it to win it, basically, is the feeling here. It's like there's also this feeling of the last chapter was the prep, right? Like if, you know, any good athlete is going to train, right? Like a boxer will train in the ring before he goes into the fight. I feel like that's what the last chapter was all about. It was the training before the big win, before the big fight to achieve what you came here to do. Yeah. Oh, okay. Look at that. It's a full moon and we have the moon card. So take note of intuitive messages. Again, the gift of discernment. Okay. Let's see what the card says. I can find it. There we go. Ha! How much confirmation do we need, folks? Look at this. Use your intuition. Practice discernment. See through illusions and blockages. Because, like I said, you might hold yourself back out of fear of the unknown. Fear of not having all, you know, the information that you need. You might hesitate. And again, it's always going to be your choice whether you stay or go, whatever situation is requiring, right, you to make that choice. It's always your choice whether you accept or decline. But sometimes our hesitancy can come from a fear of not knowing if we're making the right choice, not knowing if we're going to fail again. And that is a blockage. When we experience that, that's literally a blockage in our own frequency that's kind of keeping us stuck or held in place. When all the cards on the table right now literally want to move you forward, want to open new doors for you, okay? Want to get you out of an old cycle so you can achieve more, have more, be blessed with more, right? Abundance, 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment and achievement. So it says, the moon is strongly associated with the divine feminine and the energy of receiving. Ha, look at that. You're about to receive something in this new chapter. Interestingly enough, look at these 2 cards. How synchronistic is that? Look at the phases of the moon on both cards. So I feel this is also further confirmation of what is already said in the reading. But it says, if the sun is God, the moon is goddess. And so she offers a powerful energy of polarity and balance. She has a cyclic energy and is therefore strongly connected to emotions, which often come and go in waves, and to somewhat interesting behavior. So when the moon appears in a reading, you are often being told that not everything is as it seems. Like I said, you may feel you don't have all the answers, or you may not see, right, what's coming towards you. The moon has a dark side. Just dark, not negative, and can show you what you've been kept in the dark about. Oh my gosh, this is this is really accurate. Extended message. You're in the dark about something. You don't have all the answers, and that's why you might hesitate. That's why the shadow aspect might come out and create a blockage from you accepting an opportunity, a blessing, or a choice, right? The fear of failure might come through and try to hold you back because you feel you're in the dark about something, so you might not take the step that needs to be taken in order to accept the blessing. All right, let's keep going. Let's see if I can get in on this a little bit better. There we go. So it says, lunar energies are surrounding your life, allowing you to understand what is standing in your way. Not everything is as it seems, and you're being guided to use your discernment. When the moon appears, intuitive or psychic urges are increased, so take note of any feelings arising at this time. They are messages from your soul and angels. The moon shines her light on all that has been kept hidden in the dark, right? So ask yourself if you are avoiding anything or refusing to deal with something of importance. If so, it could be holding you in the shadows when your destiny is to be in the light. If this card appears when you feel someone isn't being completely real with you, know that their intentions will be revealed soon. The moon has no secrets. She reveals all. So something is going to get revealed to you. And it's going to give you the push that you need to discern the right choices, the right actions, and the opportunities that are being presented to you. You're going to be able to see through and to what you need to see through and to. Yeah, like I said, you might get some downloads over here. You might get a big, bright idea or some insight. So what was hidden gets revealed. Again, you might not even see the blessing coming your way. Like I was getting that feeling too. Yeah, totally accurate, I feel, with this card. Crazy. All right, let's see if we can get some angel numbers, maybe to confirm further, because that happens. Sometimes the angel numbers that show up, their messages can confirm what is already said in the reading and or provide you with maybe a message you need personally in the moment. I don't recommend a source because it could be one you don't like. On the internet, there's plenty of sources to look up the angel numbers. I say take the journey to research for yourself, because sometimes when you do, you can come across other signs, synchronicities, serendipities. that you need to find along the way. I want to make sure everybody has that experience. Likewise, I try to remind everybody to please refrain from putting number interpretations in the comment section for the same reason. We want to give everybody a chance to find that magic for themselves. So let's see what the message is and what angel number is it for you for this full moon in Taurus energy taking place for everybody November 15, 2024. 10, 3, and 6. So 1036 is your angel number. I will put that number in the screen for you. Go ahead and look it up, see what it brings. If you feel that this reading has helped and connected for you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to support this channel. Consider joining my channel membership for exclusive content and readings I put out for members only. You can also support me further by maybe visiting my Etsy store. Link is down below. I have cool things there that I make by hand. Starseed t-shirts I design myself. Yeah, check it out. There's plenty there to explore. Even refurbished vintage jewelry. When I, find something really cool in my travels or when I'm, exploring. If something needs a little TLC, I'll go and fix it up and present it to you. So much love to you wherever you are. Happy full moon. Much love to you. Blessings. All good things. I hope everything you want comes your way. It looks like you're getting wish fulfillment. So keep your arms open and wide to receive, right? Because there's beautiful things headed your way. So much love to you wherever you are. Be well, be safe. Take care. Thank you for spending time with me and always keep shining.